All right, guys. So I posted something earlier. It was kind of controversial. Getting a lot of heat on one of the groups I'm in about it. A lot of support too. So I don't want to say it's all bad. I said the collegiate system is nothing but the biggest scam in American history. And hear me out before you get all mad at me, because I know a lot of you have went to college and you were going to say it's not scam. That you bettered your life. You make great money. Your student loans did not cripple you, and that's awesome. And I'm not trying to say that you fell for a scam or that you are part of the scam or that it wasn't worth it. It's nothing like that. You took literally the only route you could take to become the profession that you are in. You have no choices, no other opportunities unless you commit to the 4 or 2 year program, sometimes even more, to become the desired profession you want. Now, I'm saying we need to get back to on-the-job training. Now, I know a lot of people think, well, I don't want my brain surgeon learning how to do brain surgery in the field. Guys, that's exactly where brain surgeons learn how to do brain surgery, is in the field by a more senior doctor. It's not in the classroom. Sure, they can learn everything they need to learn about the brain in the classroom, but they learn how to do the surgery in the operating room. A nurse learns how to be the nurse in clinicals, all that stuff. Does the classroom time help? Of course it does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but is it really worth the thousands and thousands of dollars that are holding kids back every day from not pursuing those careers? Think about it. Every industry we have in the United States is pretty much at a shortage. And now with the baby boomers hitting retirement and this next generation behind us just being one of the smallest, people are having less kids than ever before. And we're going to have the oldest population that we've ever had in the United States of America. And we got the shortest of professions. You think about it. We need more lawyers. We need more doctors. We need more firefighters. We need more EMTs. All these things. We need more police, good police. Excuse me. So how are we going to address this problem? By charging more and more kids for an education? We're benefiting off the future generations of the United States. That's right. People that are about to leave this country, not the country, the world, they're about to die off. That's what it is. They're about to die off, and they are trying to profit off our kids and us, because a lot of times it's parents that are paying for those college tuitions. They're trying to profit off of us instead of trying to leave this world a better place. I'd like to think most of us want to do. No, they're trying to make as much money before they go, and we're okay with that. We've accepted that. That is not the only route. That is not the only way possible. We can certainly move forward differently, and we can. On-the-job training works. Look at guys, carpenters, fishermen, all these very important trades, mechanics, plumbers, electricians, on-the-job training. Sure, there's a little schooling involved, 1 to 2 years, but then they're in the field, they're getting their hours, thousands of hours. A master electrician doesn't just walk in out of high school and become a master electrician. It takes years, 10 years sometimes, maybe even longer. I'm not talking about a high school grad doing surgery. I'm talking about a high school grad maybe entering the medical field, as a CNA, and then moving up, and then being able to alleviate some of the overworked nurses and doctors who are waiting for that next college grad to come up so they can get a break. I think there's a much better way. We need to evolve as a nation. We need to evolve our industries to a modern time. They're very obsolete. They're very barbaric at this point. It's becoming barbaric that we have the third most populated country in the world, and we don't have enough nurses and doctors because kids can't afford it. That's the honest to God truth. It's not because they're not smart enough, they're not skilled enough. It's because they flat out cannot afford it. Teaching is another one. You can't become a teacher unless you have 4+ years of schooling as well. How many people could feel like they probably could be a decent teacher? And I don't mean because they're so genius and they're so smart, but they know how to interact with kids, the youth, the teenagers. They know how to connect with that population better than anybody. But yet, they're not able to become teachers because they could never afford to go to college for numerous reasons. I think college and degrees and education programs is what's holding America back from being one of the best countries in the world again. And I know what you're all thinking. Well, that's why we got to make education free. No, and no, because it's not free if we do it that way. Somebody has to pay, and trust me, there's billionaires that everybody loves that will be profiting regardless if we made education universal or not. Guys, thank you so much for checking in. Quick 5-minute video, but I had to just vent because that post was getting heated. All right, guys, take care. Jake Graham signing out.